the law of cause and effect. Everything that happens has a cause, every effect has a certain cause. Aristotle argued that we live in a world ruled by law and not by chance. He claimed that everything happens for a reason, whether we know it or not. He said that every consequence has some cause or causes. Every cause or action has some kind of consequence, whether we see it or not, whether we want it or not. This is the law of the ancestors, the iron law of the Western way of thinking, of Western philosophy. The relentless search for truth and the causal relationships between events led to the rise of the West in science, technology, medicine, philosophy and even the military arts. And today they continue to be the driving force behind the technological developments that are so dramatically changing our world. This law states that wealth, happiness, prosperity, and business success are direct or indirect consequences, or results, of specific causes or actions. This means that if you have a clear idea of the desired consequence, or result, you can probably achieve it. You can study the actions of others who have achieved the same goal, and by acting exactly as they did, and arrive at the same results. Success is not an accident. Success is not a miracle. Nor is it a matter of luck. Everything happens for a reason, good or bad, positive or negative. When you know exactly what you want, you only have to copy the actions of others who have achieved it before you, and in time you will achieve the same results as they did. The Bible refers to this law as the law of sowing and reaping. What you sow, you shall reap. Isaac Newton called it the third principle of motion. He said, "For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction." For you and me, the most important formulation of this universal law would be the following. Thoughts are causes and life circumstances are consequences. In other words, thought is creative. Your thoughts are the first creative forces in your life. By your way of thinking you create a whole world, your own world. All people and situations in your life have only the meaning you give to them in your thoughts. And when you change your way of thinking, you change your life, sometimes in a fraction of a second. The most important principle of personal and business success is this simple statement: your future is determined by what you think about most of the time. All religion, philosophy, metaphysics, and psychology are based on this great discovery. This principle applies to individuals, groups of people and organizations alike. Everything you see and experience is a manifestation of people's thinking, which underlies every event. Ralph Waldo Emerson recognized this when he wrote, "Every large organization is but the manifest shadow of one man." Your feelings and reactions are not determined by what happens to you, but by what you think happens to you. Your circumstances and conditions are not dictated by the outside world. The circumstances of your life are generated by your inner world. Your choice, your life. You are always free to choose. By and large, no one is forcing you to think, feel and behave the way you do. Rather, you choose your own emotions and your own behavior by choosing your attitude towards the world around you and what happens to you. Dr. Martin Seligman of the University of Pennsylvania calls this response your style of explanation. This is how you interpret or explain what is happening to yourself. This is what most determines all your successes and failures, present and future. Fortunately, the style of explanation is not innate, but acquired. And that means it can be changed. Your way of explaining the world around you to yourself is up to you. You can interpret your experiences in a way that makes you feel like a happy optimist, rather than an angry, irritable pessimist. You can decide to react in a way that makes your reactions constructive and effective. It's up to you to decide what they are. And you are always free to choose. Your thoughts and feelings are constantly changing. They are instantly affected by events happening around you. For instance, when you get good news, your mood instantly brightens, and you become more positive about everything around you. If, on the other hand, you unexpectedly get bad news, you may become instantly upset, angry and disgruntled, even if the news is inaccurate or false. Your reaction is determined by how you yourself interpret the event. How you can apply this law immediately. Examine the most important things in your life: family relationships, health, work, finances, and trace the cause and effect relationship between what you think, say, feel and do, and the results you achieve. Be honest with yourself. With complete honesty to yourself, analyze what you really think about your role in the life you are living. Think about how your thoughts in all areas of life generate and sustain your current situation. What changes could you make in your thinking in order to improve some aspect of your life? The 4 basic laws. 4 fundamental laws flow directly from the law of cause and effect. They underlie all laws. By them, fortunately and unfortunately, most of the human experience is explained. Happiness and success come when you live in harmony with these 4 laws. All kinds of unhappiness and failure are caused by breaking them. This great 4 are the laws of faith, expectation, attraction, and conformity. They obey the law of cause and effect, which explains most successes and failures, happiness and unhappiness, prosperity and poverty. Watch a transcript of all the laws on the channel Success in You. Subscribe to the channel and be notified so you can keep up to date with new releases. See you soon.